Join me as I dive into the world of ENFJ personality types and challenge myself to uncover what truly makes them so charismatic. ENFJs are one of the most charismatic personality types out there, and today, we're going to explore what makes them so compelling to be around. From their infectious energy to their natural leadership skills, ENFJs have a way of drawing people in and making them feel seen and heard. But have you ever wondered what specifically makes an ENFJ so charismatic? Is it their confidence, their empathy, or something else entirely? That's what we're going to dive into today. And by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of what makes ENFJs tick and how they're able to inspire and influence those around them. So let's get started on this journey of discovery and see if we can uncover the secrets behind the ENFJ's charismatic nature. Understanding why certain personalities, like ENFJs, come across as more charismatic than others is no easy feat. It's a puzzle that has intrigued psychologists and researchers for decades. And yet, despite all the studies and research, there's still no clear-cut answer. But that's what makes it so fascinating. One thing's for sure, charisma is not just about confidence or charm. There's something more to it, something that goes beyond the surface level. And that's what we're going to explore today. We're going to dig deeper and examine the underlying traits and characteristics that make ENFJs so charismatic. Charisma is a complex and multifaceted trait that can be difficult to pin down. But one thing's for sure, it's not just about being outgoing or extroverted. Introverts can be charismatic too, and ENFJs are a great example of this. They have a way of drawing people in and making them feel comfortable, even in large groups. So what is it about ENFJs that makes them so likable and charming? Is it their warm and empathetic nature? Their exceptional communication skills? Or is it something more intangible, like their ability to read people and situations? Research suggests that charisma is closely linked to emotional intelligence, and ENFJs, with their strong intuition and empathy, have this in spades. They're able to pick up on the emotions and energy of those around them and respond accordingly. This makes them incredibly effective at building relationships and influencing others. But charisma is not just about emotional intelligence. It's also about confidence, authenticity, and a sense of purpose. ENFJs have a way of radiating a sense of self-assurance that's infectious and inspiring. They know what they want, and they're not afraid to go after it. And yet, despite their many strengths, ENFJs are not immune to self-doubt and uncertainty. They have their own fears and insecurities, just like everyone else. But what sets them apart is their ability to overcome these doubts and push through, even when things get tough. ENFJs are natural leaders, and their charisma plays a big role in this. They have a way of inspiring and motivating those around them, even in the most challenging of circumstances. They're able to see the big picture and communicate their vision in a way that's clear and compelling. But what really sets ENFJs apart is their ability to connect with people on a deep level. They're able to see beyond the surface and understand what makes others tick. This allows them to build strong, meaningful relationships that are based on trust and mutual respect. And at the heart of it all is empathy. ENFJs have an extraordinary ability to put themselves in other people's shoes and see things from their perspective. This allows them to respond in a way that's compassionate and understanding, rather than judgmental or critical. So how do ENFJs develop this level of empathy and understanding? Is it something they're born with, or can it be learned and developed over time? The answer is, it's a bit of both. While some people may naturally be more empathetic than others, it's also a skill that can be developed through practice and experience. But what about the introverted side of ENFJs? How do they balance their need for alone time with their charismatic nature? The answer is, they're not always on. They have their own moments of introversion and self-reflection, just like everyone else. In fact, ENFJs are often at their most charismatic when they're able to tap into their introverted side. This allows them to recharge their batteries and come back out into the world with renewed energy and enthusiasm. So what can we learn from the ENFJ's charismatic nature? How can we apply these traits to our own lives and become more influential and inspiring leaders? The answer is, it's not about trying to be someone you're not. It's about embracing your own strengths and weaknesses and using them to make a positive impact on the world. Let me give you an example. I knew an ENFJ once who was a teacher at a local school. She had a way of connecting with her students that was truly inspiring. She knew exactly how to motivate and inspire them, even when they were struggling. And it wasn't just about her teaching skills. It was about her ability to empathize and understand them on a deep level. One day, I saw her in action, leading a group of students in a project. She was energized and passionate, and the kids were completely captivated by her. They were all working together, laughing and joking and having a blast. And it was all because of her charisma and leadership. As I watched, I realized that this was exactly what made ENFJs so charismatic. It wasn't just about their confidence or charm. It was about their ability to connect with others on a deep level and inspire them to be their best selves. So what can we take away from this? What are the key traits that make ENFJs so charismatic? And how can we apply them to our own lives? The answer is, it's all about empathy, communication, and leadership. Empathy is the foundation of charisma. It's the ability to understand and connect with others on a deep level, and it's something that can be developed and strengthened over time. Communication is also key. ENFJs have exceptional communication skills, and this allows them to build strong relationships and inspire others. And finally, leadership is about vision and purpose. ENFJs have a clear sense of direction and purpose, and this allows them to inspire and motivate others to work towards a common goal. So there you have it, the secrets behind the ENFJ's charismatic nature. These are the traits that make them so compelling and inspiring, and they're traits that can be developed and strengthened over time. In conclusion, the ENFJ's charisma is not just about confidence or charm. It's about empathy, communication, and leadership. These are the qualities that make them so likable and inspiring, and they're qualities that can be applied to our own lives and relationships. Thanks for joining me on this journey of discovery into the world of ENFJ personality types. I hope you've learned something new and valuable about what makes them so charismatic. If you have any experiences with ENFJs or any thoughts on charisma, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about other personality types, be sure to check out my video on the ENTJ. Thanks for watching.